Greetings on this 80th anniversary of the founding of the Dance Notation Bureau. A few years ago, well actually in 1940, 4 young women, each of whom had studied the Laban system of notation, met and discovered that they had been taught slightly different things, different understandings and symbols. What to do? There was a meeting with John Martin, the critic of the New York Times, who was very keen on notation, and he said, "You girls ought to form some kind of organization, a center, maybe a dance notation bureau." In his Sunday column, 3 weeks later, the announcement, Dance Notation Bureau formed. We had many letters came pouring in, and we had to decide what we were going to teach. We thought, until we get these differences sorted out, we'd better wait. But John Cage gave us some very wise advice. He said, "No, by teaching, you will find out how the adjustments should be made." We indeed followed that advice. All the staff working at the Bureau were volunteers dedicated to the idea of establishing dance literacy. Martha Hill, the very well-known dance educator, believed in notation, and through her it was introduced to the High School of Performing Arts when the dance department was opened there, and that was 1948, and again in 1951 when the Juilliard School of Music started the dance department. We began notating, often whatever was at hand. For instance, Doris Humphrey's pieces, when they were taught, we would come in to notate free of charge just because we believed in the importance of her work. Balanchine wanted to have his Symphony in C ballet notated. We began on that, and indeed several other of his ballets. In time, Broadway shows were notated, in particular the score of the choreography for Kiss Me Kate. Notation spread into the colleges and universities in the United States as well as abroad. And we had Lucy Venable was directing the extension, the Dance Notation Bureau extension, when it opened at Ohio State University. She, Sheila Marion, Odette Bloom, continued the work, and it was the center of activity for the notation. In 1961, I left New York, and others valiantly carried on, achieving many wonderful results. Fast forward to the present day, where the Bureau is continuing its services to the dance field under the able direction of Lynn Weber. And so I salute all of you, those in the past and those in the present, who have contributed to all the successful achievements of the Dance Notation Bureau. Bravo! Thank you all so much.